Hello and welcome, it's Jonah, and today we will be working on data analysis with Python projects. And the project today is Page Real-Time Series Visualizer that I have completed. But today I want to summarize it up using Jupyter Notebook, so we will see what happened with our data when we modify each time. So first we use Panda to read our CSV file, and then we set the date time here as index of this data frame. And now we clean up the data and we select the data only in between 2.5 to 97.5 percentile. And here we have our data available for the first plot. Our first plot is line plot, looks like this. And first we use Matplotlib to set our figure, and the size here is the width and the height of the plot. And then we use Seaborn to create line plot, and then we pull the data from the data frame that we have set, and then the x value is from the date here, and then the y value we pull it from this column of value. And then we use Matplotlib to set the name of each axis and set the title here. And the next one, we want to plot a bar plot. We want to use a copy function that copy the data frame from df into a new data frame named df bar. So here what it looks like, but then we want to modify our data for monthly bar plot. We want to pass the date from here, and we want to add it to the new column as month and then as a year. So first we add the new column and then use Panda to pass the date from index column and add it into new column named month. So we will see what's happening. Here right now we have this line, this syntax, add the month column, and then we have passed the date here and add it into months. And then we do the same with the year. So we will add a column named year here, and then we're gonna add the year from this index column into here. So here it shows as the year, and then we have all listed. Assignment say it should show average daily page view for each month grouped by year. So we have to group them into year and then into months, and then we have the value of the data. So we use Panda function group by year and months, and then we want to have the average value of each month. And this is how our data will look like. Here we have a group of 2016, and then we group the month 5th, and then we have an average value here, and so on. And then next I used unstack, so the data will look like this. Unstack function will turn one of the column here and turn it into a row. So now we have 12 columns. So like as column of each month, for example, one is supposed to be January, February, and so on. So I set the column here a new name for each month. So our data frame now will look like this, which has here. If you look like this, it will be easier to see that this row will set as y or x axis that you want, and you can plot this at x or y axis that you want to after this. And now we set our plot using this data frame of df bar, and then tell what kind of plot and the size, and then we set the title and axis level. And also now we have this small box, and the title of this box is months, and you can also set the font size. And then the next one, we will create a box plot. We also use the same function of copy that we copy from df, and then we want to set this in new index. So we say reset index. We now have got the new index here as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 until the last. And then this one is the syntax that you use to pass the date and time. So this line say we create a new column, name year, and then we pull the data from this date column, and then we pull the year from here and put it into the year column, the new column named year. And then we do the same, that we have created a new column named months, and then we pull the data from date column, and then we put it in the name of the month. Here it says the string, so it's the name of the month. But if you use here, change the B into capital, then the month will be a full name. But if you use like before, the name will be the short name of the month. And then we create a box plot. And then first we create a figure that we will have two plot next to each other. So the syntax be two plots. Then we set the size. And now the first plot, we use Seaborn box plot. And then we set it to the left side, which is the first plot, which is here. So we use the x value from this year column, and then we set the y value as value column, and then the data from the f box. So now we can see the data of each year have now plotted in x-axis, and then the y is the value. And then we can set title to it. And then now we want to create the next one using the same syntax, but now we want to plot the month inside. So it will look like this. The month will be the value for x-axis, and then the value will be for y-axis. And then we set the title and the name of x and y axis. And thanks for watching. Bye.